What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all good. I am back again today with the response part to my Q&A. I think I done Friday, it's now Monday, it's the deadline, so fuck it. I got 4 comments on that video, with some good questions, so I don't think it's be a long video, so nice and short and quick for you. It depends on how long I answer. And if you hear noises in the background, for once it's not birds, it's builders doing roofings on my estate, because they're arseholes. So yeah, I'm going to go for the questions, and let's go. The first one was from the Legends, that is Gold Tooth Gaming. Hope you're all doing, mate. He put, you have to participate in one of these British girth competitions and your thoughts on each. And the 2 he put is naked unicycling and naked trampolining. So if I had to choose one, it would be naked trampolining. Naked unicycling, to me, sort of, yeah, that would be only funny for me, for people to watch. I've seen it so many times I can fall down and it being funny. When naked trampolining, a fat man bouncing and seeing all my titties and belly bounce up and down, and obviously the jerks in my legs, that's funny for everyone. And the ladies in the audience seeing my girth bounce up and down will get all hot and bothered, which is always a plus. So yeah, thank you for the question, Gold Tooth. It's always a pleasure to sort of have you in the comments. Second one is from the legend that is Roger Retro Gamer. It went, oi oi Billy. In recent years, we've had games like Streets of Rage 4, Sonic Mania, and now Turtles Shredder's Revenge. You put a few questions, I'll do one by one. What game franchise that's not already been done would you like to see, as in a proper sequel or modern day remake? Now this one was a bit of quite. There's so many games that I could have chosen as a remake or sequel. My initial thoughts was doing the one I'm going for is Medal of Honor. I would love a proper remake of Frontline, for me personally. But initially I was thinking GoldenEye. But was it with rumours of these potential modern day GoldenEye? It's that I don't want to sort of say that and sort of look like a prick. So I'm not going to remember what a Frontline. I know you had this sort of this sort of HD version on the PS3 version of Medal of Honor 2010, but I would love to see a modern day proper overhaul version of that with modern day controls. And one of the questions he put is, have you given thought to selling your collection and moving on from the collecting hobby? Maybe still gaming, not just a holder. I thought about it. I think like most people in the collection, they think about it, I think at least once. But I don't think I'm a holder. I think I personally, if you're a holder, if you can't get in your room, can't open the door into that room, or the floor of that room collapses, then you're a holder. As it stands right now, none of them things have happened, so I don't count myself as a holder. And I think, even if I'm moving to the same house collector, I collect so many other things anyway. It's me getting rid of gaming. It's not necessarily moved on to something else. It's basically to stop doing that. So yeah. You also put, what's next on your list of wants for your collection? At the fucking building, ungrateful cunts. For me, I want to focus a bit more on my Kevin Smith collection. It's basically not only one thing, it's just more things to that. So anything Kevin Smith. The last video I put is, what was your gaming journey growing up? Now, my gaming journey growing up it's I weren't a collector when I was younger. It's only been the last, say, 5-10 years I've dabbled in I've been doing the collecting side of things. I think but no, with most people, it sort of started off with like I don't remember what I had first. It was either the N64 or the Game Boy. It was so close together, it was hard to tell. But I think we had other systems prior to that in the house, but then the early ones I remember playing. Then obviously I shifted on to the PlayStation 1, onto that, and PlayStation 2 had the PSP, PS3, which I think I went through about 8 PS3s. About 8 PS3s in about 2 years. I went on 360, and then I really started collecting. So it's not really an exciting story, but it's my story. And then thank you, Roger, for your question, and I hope I sort of answered what your question. Next question is from Retro Ed UK, the legend. I will be seeing you soon. You know why I'll be seeing you soon. You've got 3 questions. The first one is favourite whiskey or favourite whiskey. Now, I am going to be answering this question as of now. Obviously, he can ask me in like 6 months' time, and it will change. Honourable mentions are like Glenfiddich, Jameson, things like that. There's 2 answers to this in categories. And what I mean by that, as it stands right now, I've got a favourite expensive whiskey, or expensive for me, and a favourite I can get easily whiskey. So my favourite expensive whiskey, it's been my favourite expensive whiskey for a few years now, is the Frank Sinatra Selection Jack Daniels. That's my favourite expensive one. My favourite, I can get off a shelf easily, as it stands right now, is Teeling. It's an Irish whiskey, with Monkey Shoulder being a very close second. So, next question you put is best ever comic book line. Now, obviously, when it comes to picking up lines of books, I'm relatively new. So I am going to be choosing newer lines and lines that I've finished to make it fair. Because I can easily put in Deathstroke or Batman Beyond and whatnot, but technically they're still going, so I can't technically put them because they might plummet afterwards. But favourite line for me, it'd probably be Batman versus Bigsby. That was probably, I think that's like one of the first new books I put in my subscription books. Loved Bigsby and Slash All the Table well since I played The Wolf Among Us. I would do Batman. It's nice that sort of the way that book is. They weren't teaming up initially. Obviously, if you read the book, you know why. I'm dropping tank. See what you like. So yeah, I don't know, at the moment it's that. And favourite toy growing up. It's strange, but the only toys I had growing up were wrestling figures. As growing up. So for me, the only one for me to answer is wrestling figures. It's not until now as an adult I'm sort of peeking in. I want a bit more. As the edge, I picked up the Kevin Smith toys, and he got me one. So as a kid, I've grown up as wrestling figures. Now it's them. But I do want it more toys. I'm a big man child. So they're the 3 questions we made. Cheers to Ed. The last couple of questions is from John Bunday. Bunday? Yeah. He initially was going to put favourite whiskey like Ed, but was he beaten to it. And And he basically put game of the year so far. He put don't have to be a new game, one just that you play for the first time. Game of the year for this year so far. I can't really. If you asked me this last year, it would have been Forza Horizon 5. I've got two. Shall I do two? No, fuck, I'm going to be cheeky and do two. One is basically one called Fishing Sim World, which I'm really tempted to do a review on. I've been playing that, and it's basically a fishing, real life fishing sim, and it's basically do carp and bass, but obviously being a southern man who does carp fishing, I've done carp. So that, and one of the other game is actually a game that came out this year. I've done started the first mission, but I know straight away I'm in the year. That's the Sniper Elite 5. Yeah, Sniper Elite 5. So them two games. I was in a sense of I was sort of answering the question both ways, new and old game. But Sniper Elite 5 is my new this year game of the year, and SimWorld is one that I played for the first time, and yeah. But there are my responses to your questions, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I might make this a regular thing. So even if you didn't have a chance to do any questions for this one, let's do this next time, guys. So yeah, ciao for now, guys.